Good morning, everybody. Scott Earhart here with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate your time today. We got a great presentation for you here this morning. We're going to look at Annuity Awareness Month, which is the month of June, which IAMS is a heavy advocate for. Even though we are later in June, the reason we're looking at it is we've got a great Annuity Awareness Month marketing package that can actually be utilized throughout the year. That we will make available to everybody. We're going to talk about the ins and outs of Annuity Awareness Month and how to market that and how to get yourself in front of more clientele and more prospects by utilizing this great package. In order to take a look at this package, I'm going to be joined, or am joined currently, by Chris Conroy. He's our Executive Vice President, General Counsel, and a big advocate for annuities. In fact, he's a past president of NAPA. So very, very glad to have Chris with us. Chris, can you hear us?
Yeah, great. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Scott, and everybody on the call. Scott mentioned IAMS is a big supporter of National Annuity Awareness Month. As you'll see in a little bit, was instrumental in getting the Nebraska proclamation, and that's through our partnerships with other associations. But just know we got your back. Our job here is to make sure you continue to have access to these great products. And in connection with that, we're pleased to have this outstanding package of 36 different marketing pieces that you can use with your clients.
Absolutely. Well, before we get into the meat and potatoes, we're going to do a couple things here quickly. I'm going to go through a couple of housekeeping items here real quick, a few introductory slides, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of today's presentation. So let's start with our housekeeping items. Top right-hand corner of your screen, and something that we find very important, that's our phone number, 800-255-5055. We're going to offer you, or not offer you, we're going to commit to a 2-ring guarantee. So if you call us, you're going to have a live person answer the phone within 2 rings to be able to help you. Second housekeeping item, polling questions. We're going to launch 3 polling questions throughout the day today, and they are very, very timely questions and simple yes or no answers on those questions. So if you'd participate in that, we'd really appreciate it. And then the most important housekeeping item are questions. We're going to throw a lot of information at you. As Chris said, it's a robust kit that we offer, as well as a lot of information about, National Annuity Awareness Month and what it means for you as an industry professional. So at the end of the session here, we're going to have a question and answer session. Get your questions in at any time. We'll do the best we can to answer those or to get the discussion going while we're live and in session. So please type in any questions you have. That being said, let's go ahead and move forward here, and we're going to start with a slide on new producer builders. If you are new to IAMS, or if this is your first introduction to us, you are eligible for this program. This is all based on production within your first 180 days of being licensed with IAMS. As you can see, there's great levels to qualify at, and inside each level, some great perks. So business building tools, personal rewards, even cash incentives out there for you. If you want to know more about this program, where you stand, how to take advantage, give your sales director a call here at the office today. Next are going to be our business builders. These are great programs that are available to, and not available, automatically ready there for you, all IAMS producers. We're going to start with the referred producer program. Our business here on the wholesale side of the industry, very, very similar to yours in the field, in that one of the best leads we can ever obtain is a referral from you, one of our valued producers. We want to make it worth your while to refer individuals to us. So when you refer an individual to us and they pick up any license through IAMS, we're going to send you a $50 thank you check. Now, where the real money comes in is, as your referred producer writes business, you are going to receive an override on that business. You can see the percentage breakdown there. We sign these checks at least quarterly, and they can total to thousands and thousands of dollars. So it can be very lucrative to you. If you can think of someone that would benefit from doing business with us here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services, please type their information in the questions box. When we call to follow up, let us know who they are, or if you prefer to email that information to me, send me an email, scott@iamsinc.com. We'll do the best we can to get them referred over, or get them recruited over to IAMS and get you on your way to earning some referred producer dollars. Below that is our most popular program, and that's marketing reimbursement. Rough numbers on this: every 100,000 in FIA you place through placed through IAMS, we put $100 into your marketing reimbursement account. Why this program is so popular is because we really consider this to be your money. We're not going to cap your account. We're not going to tell you got to roll that account out at any specific time. And most importantly, we're really not going to limit the vendors that you can utilize. You can utilize IAMS Creative, you can utilize one of our vendor partners, or if there's someone outside of the IAMS scope that you've had success with in the past, we want to encourage that relationship. All we'd ask is you send us an invoice or a receipt for your marketing expense. We'll cut you a check, help you offset that cost. If you have questions on either program, give your sales director a call here today. Just kind of a introductory slide to who we are. If you guys don't know, this is the core of who we are here. We help independent agents work smarter, not harder. We're going to do that with great business building tools and resources. You'll see a little bit of that. Of course, case design assistance and life and annuity quotes, all available to you. Forms at your fingertips, online, give us a call, however you want to do it. Top sales expertise and coaching available to you with our national sales coaches, of course, our internal staff, and then the Assurance Bay platform, so paperless licensing. All we ask you to do is fill out one set of documents. We can get you appointed with 90% of our carriers. So very, very focused on our independent partners. And if you have any questions on that, let us know. Our website, I've mentioned it once or twice here. If you are not on the IAMS website, haven't created an account directly after this presentation, please go out, create an account. You're going to see a lot of great things there. One thing that I'm going to hit on here in just a second is Firelight specifically. In order to access our Firelight system, you do have to be registered at IAMSinc.com. I'd highly encourage you to do that. It's going to make your life a lot easier. There it is, Firelight. If you are not currently utilizing eApp, I would definitely tell you to do so. It's going to make your life easier. It's going to make the client's life easier. It's going to save you hand cramps, and it's going to get your business issued quicker. These are several carriers that we have. There's actually more than that now that are available to you on Firelight. So if you haven't kicked the tires of Firelight, give your sales director a call. They'd certainly love to walk you through it and how much easier it can make your workflow. I did mention
and a
this.
little bit of a incentive, right? Too? Aren't we running?
No more. The last incentive
it's done.
ended on
We had a
Monday.
last drawing.
Yep. Last drawing was Monday. For Chris's point, we were running a Firelight incentive, $200 weekly drawing. I think we ran it for 5 weeks. So it was really successful. A lot of people partook, and I guarantee you those people that partook in it to gain entry into that incentive are going to go right back to Firelight. So great system.
I mean, you obviously we're working with producers all around the country, and that's there's been widespread adoption, and it's not that scary. So certainly reach out to your consultants here, and we will help you to make sure you can navigate through. Once you get one or two done, it's really very easy to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. I believe right now we are pacing for about 30% of all of our business is being written via Firelight, and we're going to see that number increase. I can almost guarantee that. So if you haven't kicked the tires of the eApp system, definitely do so. Slide that's in front of you now is talking about our internal creative team. I won't spend a lot of time here because we're going to talk about it a little bit in presentation, but know that we have an internal team of creative marketing team here just for you, and we can customize these pieces you're going to see today for you and for your branding. If you want access to IAMS Creative, give your sales director a call. We can get a consultation set up for you. Retirement Analyzer, another tool we make available to our producers. Marcus Solar and David Corwin in our office are appoint men for Retirement Analyzer. This is a great tool to help your clients understand their financial outlook, and it's also a great closing tool for you because simply by inputting some basic information, you can show a client how much better their position will be by implementing your strategy or product that you're recommending. If you're not using a tool like this, I definitely tell you to give Marcus or David a call and try out Retirement Analyzer. It will help you close more sales. IAMS Wealth Management, just so everybody knows, and I know you've probably heard this from us before, we do have a fantastic RIA under the overall IAMS umbrella of companies. They are run by Charles R. Hiring, really, really designed in the same ilk of the IMO. The service that you're accustomed to, you will get with our RIA. They do a great job. If you are currently an IAR, I definitely tell you to reach out to them, kick the tires, have a conversation with Duncan, our national sales coordinator. He'll walk you through exactly what it is we can offer. And I think you'll be very impressed by our platform, our technology, and our fee structure. If you are someone that is considering adding assets under management into your business, definitely reach out. We've got some great training partners. We can help you pass that Series 65 and get you on your way to having your AUM up and running. Fun stuff. Top Producer Summit. We are heading quickly towards it. Still plenty of time to qualify for it. Qualification period doesn't end for another year. And what are we today? The 24th, Chris? Year and 6 days, something like that.
Yep.
So plenty of time to get to 4.5 million trip credits, and it's definitely going to be worth it because we are going on a Mediterranean cruise. It is going to be a first-class event, and it'll be our largest top producers summit we've ever done, and we'd really like for you to join us. And I think it'd definitely be worth you and your guests time to do this. I'm gonna ask Chris for some comments. You've been on a very, very similar cruise to this before, Chris. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, this is first class. I mean, you got eight ports there throughout Italy and Croatia, Greece, so forth. It's kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity there. First class accommodations that the boat will be on, everything's taken care of. So you and your guests, we definitely want to have you there. Not too late to qualify too. Really, that's a doable number. We're seeing surge in business here, so we think that qualification, which is unique because we count all business here, life insurance, annuities, MIGAs count dollar for dollar. Is really a remarkable opportunity for people to get there.
Absolutely. So plenty of time to qualify. If you want more details, give your sales director a call. Certainly, we'd love to have you on the boat with us. And then another trip that we're currently qualifying for.
Yeah, they just don't stop. Where are all these trips coming from? What do we have, a COVID attack or something?
I'm a little worried about my executives. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to handle all this travel. So, but in one of our best distribution partners, Athene Annuity, we do a trip with them, and we're going to Hilton Head, South Carolina. Next March. It's going to be beautiful. You've got till the end of the year to qualify. $2 million of Athene business gets you there. And one thing I want to point out before I let Chris chime in on this trip is that $2 million also counts toward the Mediterranean cruise. So with every Athene dollar that you place through IAMS, you are currently qualifying yourself for 2 trips. Let me rephrase that. You are currently qualifying you and a guest for 2 trips. So really, really great opportunity. Chris, anything you want to add in on the Escape to Paradise before we move on?
Yeah, obviously Athene is a great partner. They're the #1 FIA carrier in the industry. We got a good relationship there, as with all of our other core carriers. So this is another one that's completely doable. Not too late to get in there and still earn that qualification level. It counts for both trips.
Absolutely. And I guess before I click forward, if you haven't looked at Athene's portfolio lately, they just announced some massive rate increases. They have gotten super, super competitive. So you definitely want to have Athene in your arsenal if they're not somebody you're already working with. All right, I'm going to launch our first polling question of the day, and I am so excited to be able to launch this. Basically asking if you'd like more information about our upcoming live and in-person Life and Annuity Academy. We are actually going to hold this at Athene's home office in late September, I believe, the 29th to October 1st. Chris, is that correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Yep, absolutely. So we obviously, with COVID, we're not able to do any live events in 2020. We're excited to bring back live events in 2021. This is an all expense paid 2.5-day trip. You are going to meet The IAMS department heads will be there to talk with you about a lot of our marketing, a lot of our sales concepts and ideas, the tools that we provide to implement, help that you can implement to help your business, help you see more people, help you streamline your business process. Of course, we'll have our national sales coaches available there. They'll give presentations. One thing I love to point out about our sales coaches is in order to be a sales coach with IAMS, not only do you have to be able to talk the talk, but you got to walk the walk as well. These are top producers in the industry, and you're going to see exactly what it is they do that makes them so successful and give you the ability to implement it. And of course, we'll have Athene there as well. This isn't a product show. That's not what we do. Everything's geared around marketing and sales concepts and streamlining your business practice. So spots are going to fill quick. If you're interested, click yes. Mr. Conroy, anything you want to add on to this before I close the poll and we move on?
Yeah, I know we're wrapping up here to kind of do a little commercial on our company, but great opportunity. If you are interested in one of the first class experiences I've ever been a part of, check yes. We'll get you more details about qualifications for that event. It'll be in Des Moines here coming up in a few months.
Absolutely. All right, closing down the poll. If you haven't taken the time to click yes or no, if you would please do so. Certainly appreciate everybody's participation there. All right, thank you, everybody. Okay, let's get forward here. Shameless plug, like us, follow us, Facebook, LinkedIn, a lot of great stuff we put out on social media. If you aren't connected with us, definitely do so directly after the presentation. And now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of the agenda here, and then we'll get into it. We're going to start out and we're going to talk about how IAMS advocates for annuity awareness and advocates for you with the with annuities regionally, nationally. We're going to go through that. We'll then get into the marketing package, emails, presentations, concepts, social media. Then we'll jump into that Q&A session that I talked about. So get your questions in for Chris and I. We'll close it out, get you guys on your way, have a couple more polling questions in there as well. So with that, I'm going to jump over here. Chris, I'm going to let you talk on this one, big dog.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. We're obviously pleased to be a part of all of the major trades in this business, and the biggest one of which is called the National Association for Fixed Annuities, NAPA. A lot of you might be familiar with that. It's 25-year storied history. I just finished up my chairman of the board position last year, still integrally involved there, as is IAMS. And really, its goal is to make sure you continue to have access to these great products, throughout the country. Huge advocacy at the state level, at the federal level, and also just general promotion and marketing, along with some of the other sister trades that are in this similar kind of business, the IRI, some of the other financial advisor trades as well. So we're just pleased to be part of it. That's actually our Nebraska proclamation from this year. So you see Charles, Steve, Curtis, myself, and we're pleased to be instrumental in helping getting the Nebraska State Proclamation of June be State Annuity Awareness Month. There's 11 other states where we have that secured, and we've declared that as such. And you've probably seen a little bit. I know the Alliance for Lifetime Income, another partner of ours, has been instrumental in helping promote that and continue to grow this. The one thing I'd say this is the word annuity is no longer maybe a four-letter word, or whatever you want to call it, notwithstanding some negative press maybe 10, 15 years ago from a few naysayers. Really, annuities are very common in the industry and very well sought after by consumers. So the perception of annuities has got much, much better. I was just reading an article not that long ago from our friends at the Secure Retirement Institute and the Alliance for Lifetime Income, and they had cited a study they did that 63% of Americans are unprotected for retirement. They don't have any protected income, such as a pension, annuity, or other than just Social Security. 63%. But yet 60% of future retirees are looking for financial security through retirement with things like value. They want lifetime income. They want protected lifetime income, or a steady 59% want a steady income stream. So they're desiring what annuities provide, and that word annuity has continued to see a positive momentum. So we're pleased to be a part of it. I don't think you need to run away from using the word annuity And the more you talk about what they do and how they can provide that certainty, as you'll see in these marketing pieces, I think the more value you're going to deliver to your clients.
Absolutely, Chris.
So, yeah, moving on. I mean, this is just a picture for the cap. So, we're really involved with advocating for you. I mean, the biggest thing, if you haven't seen any trade news, the DOL fiduciary rule, which is in effect, a lot of people don't know that it is in effect, and we have an entire compliance package there. We've been instrumental in being the first to market to offer a solution for you, so that you're not violating the federal rules there. Call us if you have any questions about that. That's probably the biggest thing at the federal level. At the state level, and now we have 14 states, another 11 who are adopting the new revised suitability regulation called best interest. Certainly, if you're a rep or advisor, you'll be familiar with Reg BI, and this is a version of that. We have Secure Act 2.0, and boy, this summer, Scott, I know we were talking about this. Our sales hill this morning, we're getting flooded with calls. We put together a series of packages, marketing, promotion, webinars around taxes, and how everybody's worried about taxes. How are we going to pay for all these, the trillions of dollars we've added the last year or two? And indeed, that is a big issue. There's an opportunity there with annuities and life insurance to plan around that the best you can. So we're, just know we're there to help you. We got a lot of tools that are point of sale friendly and very intuitive and simple for clients to understand.
Absolutely.
And then, NAPA, NAPA is our key partner here. They partner with other trades. This is announced at the beginning of Annuity Awareness Month. Their press release here, and again, we're just instrumental in being a part of that, as we have been for years.
NAPA's been a great partner, and honestly, anybody out there that is not involved with them as an organization, I'd tell you to definitely take a look at getting involved. Let's get in now to a little bit of about the kit and the pieces that are in here, and the core thing that I want to say here. The best thing that we can tell you about these pieces is IAMS is here to work for you. You just saw how we advocate for you. Now we're here to work for you and your business when we talk about this. All of these pieces are customizable, and these are designed to help you educate consumers about annuities and fixed indexed annuities and fixed annuities specifically. This kit has 36 great pieces, as Chris said. Email templates, direct mail templates, consumer presentations, fact finders, sales concepts, and then turnkey social media pieces, again, that can all be customized for you. So let's start with the email and direct mail templates. These are, you can see a couple screenshots there of what these look like, the copy that's there. These are professionally written pieces that will allow you to educate clients and prospects on the advantages of annuities prior to any meetings or plan proposals. Again, these can all be customized, your letterhead, your logos, things of that nature. We can do that for you here. And I will tell you that if you have a CRM in place that you can easily generate email content out of, these are great pieces. And if you want to go a little more old school in the marketing, and when I say old school, I don't mean that in a bad way. Direct mail is still an incredibly viable way to market, and honestly becoming a more and more unique way for you to market. There are some great direct mail pieces that we can get out for you or help you distribute. Mr. Conroy, anything you want to add on that before I jump forward?
No, we're just, we're there. You don't need to put us on the payroll, but put us on your team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great. One of my favorite taglines there. Love that. We do have consumer-facing presentations available to you and annuity-driven fact finders. We've got general fact finders as well, but annuity-driven fact finders, and these customizable consumer presentations, again, for your brand, with your logo, can really help a client that may have heard about annuities. Maybe their great aunt or their grandparents had an annuity and they just didn't like it because it was not a proper structure for them. We can really educate clients on the benefits of the products we are putting in front of them, and why they will meet their retirement needs. And then if you couple that presentation with a fact finder, together. Again, completely customizable. You can really pinpoint the type of product and the need that the client has and get them that, that glove fit. We can streamline a product directly for them. And of course, as I've said, we can customize this for you. But on the back end of that, with that fact finder, your case design team here at IAMS, the annuity sales directors that are here working for you, can really, really help you with that case design and really get it dialed in for you. And again, with our case design here, I don't know if I said it earlier, we're going to put a 24-hour guarantee on that. The moment you make the request for an illustration or a case design, that request will be fulfilled in your inbox within 24 hours. So definitely committed to you, committed to helping you in a timely fashion and getting you the point of sale pieces and the case design that you need to help you close more sales.
Yeah, Scott, I might add on that. I mean,
Jump in
we're getting
there.
a lot of people. Yeah, we got a lot of people interested in rebooting some seminars. I mean, a lot of people have. This is a great piece you can use to maybe supplement or replace what you were doing before. So as COVID restrictions kind of your area will get lifted, we got a lot of great marketing materials, programs there. If you're interested, how we get in front of how do I reboot seminars now in a COVID world? We have a couple vendors and some new things we've launched. So ask us. That presentation's a really nice one. Again, you can supplement with what you're doing. And then the fact finder, I would say this. I mean, if you don't have one, we have that available. You got to do it anyhow now, particularly as we have this new regulation best interest coming at you. You're going to need to have this kind of paperwork anyhow. But this is one that's we've seen a lot of advisors find valuable in their practices.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Take a look at the marketing. And Chris, I'm gonna let you lead the way here. I shouldn't say let you lead the way, but you were integral in designing a couple of these pieces. So
sure. So this is part, like we said, there's 36 marketing pieces in here. Sales concepts, simple sales, and these are one pagers, the ones on the right here. I mean, these are really, really simple things you can put in front of a client and really cause them to think. And ultimately, you want them to think about making a decision, right? And how do these products actually work for them to their advantage? So like that one in the middle is that market of cycle emotions, and we've retooled that a little bit. We can customize your logo and branding, and it talks about how people's psyche, kind of their view of happiness and with their money changes as the market changes. And now they're probably at the most vulnerable if you look real close at that chart, because they're at a high point. Many people are kind of riding the broad-based indices, have been up over the last year, and that's when they're at the greatest risk, particularly if they're at a point of retirement or just are going to retire soon. Facing a bull market at that time is the most dangerous, as you know, from a sequence of returns perspective. So great, real simple way to do that. The bulls and bears, and we'll show you another funny one, another I think it's our social post thing here, Scott. But this is another simple one, and it talks about how volatility can just have a devastating impact on people as they're at retirement. So most of the people we're working with annuities are 50s to 60s, 70s. And that's just a time when they're kind of at the most risk, and what does that mean to their? So it's a really simple piece that again we can brand with your name on it and make sure you're looking, you're the expert that you are.
Absolutely, these are great pieces, and again, you can see it there on the middle piece. Your company logo. All of these things can be customized for you, and we definitely want to get you these customized pieces to help you and your practice. So just let us know. And the last section of the kit, and as Chris joked, the ugly bull. We've got turnkey social media pieces available to you. Everybody, take a look at the screen just so you can see a couple of these screenshots here. And as we talk about social media pieces, I'm going to launch our second polling question of the day, and we'll get into why we're asking this. But we're going to ask you if you'd like to schedule your complimentary marketing analysis with a sales director here at IAMS. So I guess before, as we distribute this poll and as we talk about, these are turnkey social media pieces. And what we mean by turnkey is literally you can take them right out of this kit and drop them into Facebook, into LinkedIn, even into Twitter, if you would like to. Now, if you want them customized, again, I know I'm kind of ringing the bell on customization a lot. We can get this your logo dropped in, your phone number, anything to drive people back to you and your marketing, or you and your contact information. Now, why we're asking about the complementary marketing analysis during this section is because we have a great marketing analysis that we've designed, that our back office team here does a deep dive into what you're currently doing, what your target demographic looks like, what your geographic area looks like, and we will walk through a fact finder with you. And what will happen in about, I don't know, 5 to 7 business days, because it takes a while to compile all this information. Once you walk through this exercise with your sales director, what will come back will be a robust marketing plan for you and a step-by-step on implementation and how it can help you grow your practice, grow your marketing reach. And a lot of that we can do via social media. One of the things that we see come back a lot is, hey, we can refine your social media and we can help you generate more traffic on your website, generate more natural SEO to your website, and ultimately gain you more leads just organically by doing some very, very inexpensive social media marketing. So the marketing analysis for somebody that wants to grow their business, we think is a core exercise, and it will also show you the expanse that IAMS can do for you. As Chris said, put us on your team, not on your payroll. We'll show you exactly what we can do at no cost or very, very minimal cost for you to grow your business. So that being said, polls open. Click yes if you want a marketing analysis done. We'd love to schedule one with you. And Chris, anything you want to add about social media or about marketing analysis?
No, I mean, we talked about how this is a custom approach. We don't do cookie cutter things that jam it down your throat. We're going to take a look at what works for you and your market, your budget, what you're comfortable with. You don't need to be an expert. Scott mentioned SEO and social media. That is intimidating to a lot of advisors. It's not to us. So let us be your experts, and we can make it simple for you, again, for your needs. So it doesn't cost anything. It's worth give us a little bit of your time. I don't know, a half hour maybe total, to take a look at, gather info on your assets, your digital assets, and we certainly can help you out there.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to close down the poll, and then we're going to get into the question and answer session. So if you haven't clicked yes or no on the poll, please do so right now, and we'll get moving forward here. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Quiz question for you, Scott. So what is that thing on the left? Is that some kind of, is that a bull or a bear?
That ugly thing, that is a Scottish bull. And let me tell you, I know that I got made fun of quite a bit. Chris will tell you when we put this package out, but we chose that bull for a reason. And we chose that bull because if somebody sees it on a Facebook scroll, it pops up on their LinkedIn timeline, guess what? They're going to look at it because they're like, what the heck is that thing? There is a method behind the madness, guys. I promise.
Yeah, we got some. I mean, it's all custom. This is just a little bit of tip of the iceberg. But this complete package has some very stunning and simple to implement pieces on social media. That again, that might seem like an intimidating thing. We will make it easy for you.
Absolutely, we will make this very, very easy for you. We're not trying to be boisterous or egotistical here, but we're pretty darn good at what we do. Our creative team here is really good at what they do. We can make it pretty easy for you. And when I say pretty easy, we can make it pretty darn painless for you. That being said, we've gotten to the question and answer session, Chris. So before I launch the poll question asking you all if you want a copy of the Annuity Awareness Month Marketing Kit, we're going to leave this up for just a little bit. Get your questions in. Chris and I will start doing a couple of questions here. And Chris, I'm going to tee you up with the best question. We knew we were going to get it. Going to tee you up with the best question that I can possibly do during this presentation. And that question, Chris, is what does the IAMS Annuity Awareness Month Marketing Kit cost the advisor?
Yeah, the short answer is free. It's nothing. So we're pleased to have developed this and make it available to everyone for free. We can do that, much of that customization really for free. putting our branding in, logo it, that marketing analysis where we go through, that's free. As you do business here, and those who are doing business that are on this call, you would know you have a marketing budget. As you do things like hard costs to do lead drops, etc., obviously that's going to have a budget. You get access to our discounted vendor rates, and we have a full catalog of vendors that are available, and at rates that there's no way you could get on your own if you're going to pick up the phone and talk to them. So much of this, the kit itself is free, the analysis is free, much of the simplified branding we can do doesn't cost anything. Just it would be hard costs, and again, you can use your budget that you develop here as you write business.
Absolutely. Let's see. Did have a question come in about client-facing pieces and compliance. Chris, what?
Sure.
I mean, are they? I'll let the lawyer handle that one. I'll get out of the way.
Yeah, sure. So double as their general counsel here, but the answer is, it depends on if you're with a broker dealer. So if you're with a broker dealer, most of them are going to take a pretty close look at any kind of advertising or marketing you're going to do. Some may take a look at your social media presence and want to have that for review before you use it. We do partner with broker dealers in that regard and get some information and make edits as needed. Largely, we've had success there. So I say if you're affiliated with a supervising firm, whether it's a broker dealer, some cases even RIAs, may want to take a look at your materials before you use them. But much of this is already, it's very generic information. All of it's accurate. We're not promoting any one product in there. So accordingly, if you were going to have a product, you'd have to run that through the carrier. But these are generic in that regard, and as far as we know, they're completely compliant with current rules.
Yep. And when we do talk about that customization of these pieces, part of that beyond logo, beyond your contact information, if we're working with your broker dealer and they want a disclosure, disclaimer, something like that, we can easily get these added on, or get those disclosures and disclaimers that are needed added on there for you. And we will be more than happy to do so and work with the compliance officer at your supervising group there. Let's see here, Mr. Conroy. How does somebody get involved with NAPA? What do they need to do to become an advocate for themselves and for their chosen practice?
Yeah, sure. So, NAPA, again, is biggest advocate for fixed annuities, exclusively dedicated to support fixed annuity issues, federal, state, and, just promoting the annuities across the country. So go to www.nafa.com. Just do Google NAPA, and you check it out. There's a section on there for producers. I believe the cost is still $99 a month to be a member. Some of you might be affiliated with other organizations, NAPA, et cetera, Big I. We partner closely with them. There's a lot more, I'm sure. But in any event, yeah, you just check NAPA.com is where you need to go. And if you got any issues, you can always call into your sales director here. We'll get you squared away.
Yep, absolutely. I did have a question pop in here about, specific marketing with carrier branding. Everything that you're seeing in this kit is going to be generic. We do not specifically market any one carrier. If you are, if you are a large producer with Athene or a large producer with F&G, someone like that, and you would like marketing material that has their logo on it, we can help you with that. We do need to run that through their compliance department. We've done it in the past. We can do it for you again. We'll certainly help you walk through that. But anything that's going to be carrier specific, we will get the carrier involved with to get their, their blessing on. So again, that we can do that very, very, very easily for you. So Chris, I'm thinking that brings me to about the end of the questions I'm seeing come in. Are you seeing any questions that you think we need to get answered here before?
No, I know something that came up, Scott. Just your opinion. We did a similar program earlier in June when a lot of people, other producers, are interested. Of all the stuff that we have available here, is there one item or two items that you'd say, boy, that's something you would definitely recommend somebody take a look at? Maybe drip nurturing. What's maybe if there was something that you would say, boy, this is something I for sure would take a look at.
Yep. And
open that package.
Absolutely. So if you're going to open that package, first and foremost, it's not in the package. The one thing I'd tell you, even if you didn't click yes when we had the polling question up, let us know. Let us schedule a marketing analysis, because that's going to give us the ability to deep dive with you and show you some areas where we can help you improve. So that's the overarching IAMS. The two things that stand out to me that I hear a lot of feedback from our advisors, that really stands out, are going to be the fact finder and the social media posts. The reason why the fact finder stands out is it is going to help you run on a consistent track throughout your varying appointments. And why that's important is every advisor out there knows we've left some money on the table previously. We've not gotten everything in the household. But if we work through a fact finder and we work consistently, it's going to help us to ask those uncovering questions. It's going to help us to also help the client understand why we're asking these questions, to build that financial timeline for them, that financial plan for them. And then the social media. I mean, one of our national sales coaches, who is an absolute marketing guru, says this all the time. Financial planning, financial sales is a contact sport. If you're not making contact, you're not going to be successful. We could be the smartest individuals in the room, but if we're not seeing people, we're not going to make any sales. So those social media pieces, and what the IAMS creative team can do will help you to generate more prospects. It will generate, again, drive people back to a landing page we've designed for you, or drive them back to a lead capture on your website. Let them know what it is you do and help you organically and very inexpensively meet new people, meet new prospects. And obviously, the more contact you're making, the more sales you are going to create and close. So those would be the two things that really stand out to me there, Chris. What do you want to add to that, buddy?
No, it's just I agree. I think it's a little bit something for everybody. I really like the drip nurturing pieces, and there's some really simple and powerful messaging in there. Again, I kind of go back to the start. Is annuities continue what they can deliver: guaranteed lifetime income, principal protection. Now a lot more diversified benefits, LTC alternative type of benefits, is is really made these products extremely valuable. And a lot of people, the surveys from the trades has indicated people want those benefits. And so take those drip nurturing pieces that we've developed that talk about the benefits that annuities can provide and use them. Take it and twist it toward your own personal needs and use it. It's incredible how much, if you just drip, eventually it might be a year, 3 years later, where the next thing you know, you're keeping in front of that client, and that client is going to be a lot more receptive to, want to have a conversation.
Absolutely, 100% agree. With that, guys, we're gonna wrap up today's presentation. So probably the best thing I'll say is if anything you saw today is of interest to you, call us at 800-255-5055 and talk with your sales director about how we can help you implement these strategies and how we can customize these pieces for you. With that, Mr. Conroy,
Yep.
what would you like to say as we sign off?
I appreciate everybody on this program today. Thanks for your time. We won't waste it anymore. Uh, um, then we want you to be on this to grow your business. We know these tools can grow your business. Thanks for the partnership, opportunity to earn it.
Hey, thank you all very much. Thank you, Chris, for your time. Go out, have a great sales day, everybody. We look forward to working with you here very, very soon.